Hi and welcome to this video. In this video, we will see some of the popular or top programming languages for 2019. I will make this list in no particular order. Well, before starting, I would like to make out a point. A programmer is called a true professional when he has a mastery over a few languages and not just a single language. So, if you are in the field of software engineering or computer science, you cannot sit back by learning only one language. For becoming a true professional, you must know around 4 to 5 languages. It even helps you to broaden your job possibilities. So, the first language in this list is Java. It is undoubtedly one of the most popular programming language. Java was created with the ideology of write once, run anywhere. That is, its main purpose was portability of code amongst different computer hardwares. It solved this by introducing the concept of intermediate code called bytecode. Due to the portability features, it has been welcomed by many programmers. Java is a general purpose and object-oriented based programming language. Thus, it can be used for developing all sorts of programs, and it follows a strict object-oriented programming style. As I stated earlier, it is a very popular programming language powering millions or perhaps billions of electronic devices. It is currently widely used for Android app development, which is the biggest platform for mobile computing. Even with the Google's recent announcement for introducing Kotlin, which is a newer language for its Android platform, Java is nowhere towards the end of its journey. Even today, if you want to write mobile applications, then Java will be one of your top choices. Now, the second language on this list is another very popular language, mostly amongst new programmers, is Python. Python is a general purpose, interpreted, object-oriented programming language. Well, it is widely popular because of its easy to write syntax and simplicity. Because of its simplicity of writing code, it is preferred by data science, statistics, machine learning, etc. One of the most famous machine learning library called Tensorflow, which is developed by Google, is written in Python. Again, in the list comes one of the popular programming languages, C and C++. C is considered to be the birth of modern programming language, which was developed in 1970s. C follows structured programming style and does not support object-oriented programming unlike every other programming language in this list. C++ is an object-oriented version of C. It shares most of its syntax from C. However, today's modern C++ has evolved much beyond than just the successor of C. Both are general-purpose, compile-based programming languages. Even in today's world of modern languages, they both are preferred the most when it comes to performance programming, since they both allows programmers to access system-level commands. Due to this feature, they are used in performance-critical places and are currently widely used for developing system softwares, that is, operating systems, device drivers, then game development, applications in computer graphics, embedded programming, and in much newer fields like virtual reality. The next on this list is the language which perhaps every programmer needs to learn in his career. It is JavaScript. Like Python, JavaScript is a lightweight, interpreted language which has very simple syntax. It is basically the programming language for developing web applications. It is currently widely used for front-end web development. Its derived versions like Node.js are even used for back-end web development. So, if you want to do anything on web, then you cannot escape from JavaScript. The next language on the list is C#, which is developed by Microsoft after inspiring from Java. It is also a general-purpose, object-oriented programming language. It is widely used for developing Windows applications. Thus, if you want to create software for Windows operating system, then your first option should be C#. The next language is PHP, also abbreviated as Hypertext Preprocessor. It was originally developed for web development. Today, around 80% of the websites have backends supported by PHP. It is widely used for server-side programming. With the end of this video, I will also state some of the newer programming languages which will play a very important role in future. First is Swift, which is developed by Apple for creating software for its devices. Second is R, which is majorly used for data science and statistics. The next is Google Go, which is a general purpose language developed by Google. And the last is Kotlin, which will become the primary language for developing Android apps. So with this, I will end this video over here. So if you want to become a better programmer, you must learn at least 3 to 4 languages from this list. And if you don't know where to begin, then on this channel I have a modern C tutorial. You can watch that and dive into the programming world. So thanks for watching. Meet you in the future video.